Hello friends, this is a Smart Week. This is another edition of 2023 where you'll be treated to the city of the future with construction in full swing. The tastiest news from CES 2023, which is taking place in Las Vegas. LG unveiled a flexible display for laptops and other striking innovations, including lightweight exosuits that can warn of dangerous strains. Sony showed a prototype of an electric car, and BMW unveiled a concept car with a system for changing the body color to one of many options. You'll also learn about the unmanned reusable spacecraft factory that will appear in orbit as early as year 2025. You'll see all this and more now. Let's go. We begin today's issue with the CES 2023 show in Las Vegas, where companies gathered all their new products for consumers from around the world. We have collected all the most interesting things for you. LG brought to the exhibition a lot of displays based on current technology. The list of innovations of the brand included flexible panel solutions with high brightness and other solutions that focus on a variety of use scenarios. The 17-inch flexible OLED display is designed for laptops. Such devices can be folded in half, turning portable CCs into tablet or monitor. In addition, the proprietary panel supports touch input, including when using a stylus. More compact 8-inch OLED panel is capable of bending at an angle of up to 360 deg on the assurance of the manufacturer. A special structure of the screen can withstand more than 200,000 cycles of folding without loss of performance. The special hinge mechanism, which makes the fold in the center of the display almost invisible, is noted. At a separate booth, LG presented its developments in the automotive industry, and the company showed a solution based on pummeled and locked mattresses. The 34-inch PO display was the world's largest solution of its type for use in cars. Completing the list of new products is an 8-inch fascia center control panel and a transparent lead-piece display with a peak brightness of up to 5,000 nits. In addition, LG showed a wide range of OLED screens of different types with diagonals from 42 inches to 97 inches. Starting this month, the company will begin mass production of OLED displays, which will be used in premium gaming monitors by LG, Asus, and Corsair brands. Date of appearance of new products on sale and their prices have not yet been announced. By the way, LG also introduced a new flagship series TV signature, which is positioned as the world's first wireless OLED model. The novelty, equipped with a 97-inch screen with fork resolution, is a remote module that transmits images and sound to the TV over the air at a distance of up to 9 meters. The company claims that the transmission to the display is almost instantaneous, and a special data transmission algorithm prevents disconnections when someone walks between the screen and the transmitter. LG has not yet disclosed the official connection speed, and LG does not yet disclose the latency values. There was also a public premiere of one of the most unusual televisions. This device does not have a screen with outstanding parameters, but it has a 55-inch OLED matrix with fork resolution. The design itself is very remarkable. A wireless display that transmits image and sound over the air from a station near the TV. All video sources are connected to the station, and the TV does not need a power cable. 4 hot, swappable batteries are responsible for power. The creators of the display say that if you use the TV for up to 6 hours a day, the batteries will last for a month. But that's not all. On the back of the TV, there are 2 vacuum suction cups of original design with which a 9-kilogram device can be attached to a vertical surface. The development is currently in the prototype stage, but the company has already named the price of $3,000 per piece. Currently, only 100 pieces are available for order, and they promise to set up deliveries by December, while the construction is being fine-tuned. Meanwhile, we continue with Megacity in Saudi Arabia, which has been named the line and has already begun construction. New satellite images have shown the scale of the city and the layout of its construction site. They show how much land has been covered by the project. Saudi Arabia has also unveiled plans for a 120 km long mirror glass skyscraper. They called it the Mirror Line, and it will stretch for 75 miles over a variety of terrain. According to the plan, the new megapolis will be self-sufficient and isolated from the city environment. Its height will reach 500 meters in width, 200 meters in width, 200 meters. Everything people need will be accessible within walking distance. There will also be a modern public transportation system inside to travel along the skyscraper line, the walls of which will be mirrored cut through the mountains and the desert, stretch to the coast and down to the water. Up to 5 million people will live in the skyscrapers. The project includes the construction of a railroad, a sports stadium, and a marina. The creation of the Mirror Line project was commissioned to the architects by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. He wants to create something on the scale of the Egyptian pyramids. As can be seen from the satellite images and the market images, the process of preparing the area for construction is now underway. A space about 60 meters wide is being cleared. The red dots indicate various construction equipment. We see that at least 425 earth-moving machines are cutting the silhouette of the future city. At the same time, about 1.7 million cubic meters of stone and sand have been excavated in this area alone. All in all, it will cost the prince $1 trillion. Many urban planners and experienced engineers have criticized and are criticizing the line as a highly inefficient format for the city and a way to use space, but Saudi Arabia intends to implement it at least in part as early as 2030. German Bionic Apogee Power Suit, the fully connected, smart wearable that makes manual handling and lifting of loads, boxes, water bottles, and other objects easier. Another new product is the Safety Vest suit, which collects information about movements and warns of dangerous load. The main function of Apogee is to ease the lifting of loads. The exoskeleton can compensate for up to 66 lbs of weight of an object thanks to the belts that take the load off the muscles that straighten the spine. According to the company, they are attached to the legs and work in place of the muscles thanks to the electric motors located inside the exoskeleton. It also helps when walking by analyzing movement and suggesting different ways to the user. The suit can replace the harmful technique of lifting weights with a rounded back and advise the user on the correct technique. Alerts can come in the form of a display on the suit or, if the developer is doing something too dangerous, in the form of a voice warning. It also generates visual graphs of the employee's activity, such as working time, types of movements, duration of work without rest, and other indicators. Currently, nothing is known about the prices and the start date of sales. The previous model was only available to corporate customers on a subscription basis for $499 per month. Moving on, the auto industry did not disappoint at CES 2023. The company Volkswagen has shown at the exhibition CES 2023 a sedan ID7, the serial version of which will be released already this year. At the presentation, the manufacturer hid the design of the novelty with the help of special camouflage, which creates electroluminescent light effects of different colors with graphics inspired by tier codes. To achieve this effect, Volkswagen applied 40 coats of paint with conductive properties. This allowed 22 areas of the body to be independently illuminated and created a kind of light show when connected to the sound system inside the cabin. A 15-inch tablet-style touchscreen for the entertainment system is installed. This panel is combined with an augmented reality projection display. German automakers describe the new model as an efficient electric sedan with a long range. A joint venture between Sony and Honda demonstrated a prototype of an electric car called Afeela. The production version will hit the market in 2026. The prototype does not look like the Vision's concept that Sony showed 3 years ago. The sedan with a light strip at the front, a closed grille, and a glossy black roof resembles a hybrid of a Porsche 911 and Lucid Air. The car will make use of Sony's advances in artificial intelligence, entertainment, and virtual reality. More than 40 sensors will be built into the body, including radar and LiDAR, and cameras for autonomous driving. Some of the car's services will be offered by subscription. BMW showed at CES 2023 the concept sedan of the future, the iVision D model, made in a minimalist design but with many digital features. The name of the car stands for Digital Emotion Experience, which is also the name of the proprietary voice assistant that integrates with the projection display. BEMU allows you to adjust the size of the display from a small strip to the entire surface of the windshield. The screen displays information about the condition of the car and its movement, as well as an augmented reality interface, such as a projection of the predicted trajectory of cyclists in the blind spot. The headlights and the grille can reproduce different facial expressions of the car, so the driver can communicate, for example, with pedestrians expressing joy or surprise count in BMW. In addition, the iVision D body uses the next generation of digital inks. The entire body is divided into 240 color zones that can be individually controlled. Unlike last year's black and white Bionic flow concept, the envisioned body can be painted in 32 shades. The car of the future was presented by Arnold Schwarzenegger. The production version of the projection display will be used in BMW cars from 2025. So what's a smart week without space? Space Cargo Unlimited, a Luxembourg-based startup company, plans to launch a reusable cargo spaceship named Archie-1 to the International Space Station in 2024. The spaceship will be used to transport materials, such as new materials, biotechnology, and pharmaceuticals, to the ICAs. The company also plans to conduct agricultural research on the ice, similar to research that has been conducted on the ice in the past. The goal of the company is to establish a space-based manufacturing facility that will allow for the production of new materials and drugs in a microgravity environment which is not possible on Earth. Thales Alenia Space has been contracted to design and build the Rev-1 spacecraft, the size of a compact car for Space Cargo Unlimited. The first phase, reflected in the contract, will bring the customer close to the start of production. Rev-1 should have a payload capacity of 1,000 kg and be able to remain in Earth orbit for several months, where it will be able to dock with the service module. It is also being developed by Thales Alenia Space. The service module will have solar panels and electric thrusters that will allow the spacecraft to remain in orbit for about 10 years or for 20 Rev-1 missions. Upon completion of the flight, the heat shield installed on Rev-1 will allow it to enter the Earth's atmosphere and gently descend, revealing the parachute. And the end. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tech news, and don't forget about the like and subscribe.